What is going on, EDL community? It's the host of the show, Exostomp, and obviously the co-host is here. Would you like to say something, Mr. DinistrioDX?
Yes, we're quite the little friends and family of the EDL community.
I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so
You started it, dude.
that is true. That is true. Week 3, the video. We didn't do a video last week.
You just gonna keep it from him like that? So remember, we recorded it.
Oh
And
yeah.
then we decided. I really don't think you guys deserved it, so we decided to just leave them instead. So that's
Yeah,
what
this
actually
is true.
happened. Sorry to bust it to you, but shit happens.
It's what happens, you just gotta say, Pickems win, and then we just had to deduct the day, and then here we are. So
Every time someone says Pickems when, it subtracts at least 10 minutes from the video. So
oh my god.
no, by the time y'all were done, literally 2 hours of work gone.
All right, so these are actually the week 2 games. So as you can see, I think you went up 2 points?
I don't want to talk about it, but yes.
And I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So I'm pretty ahead now.
I blame Marshy.
I also blame Marshy. Look, Kyrak is on a winning streak. I believe he's lossless right now. He's 3-0, so lossless. Yes, that's a word, right? That's not. No, he's on a win streak. That's the right word? Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Killed it.
So, anyways, yeah, let's get on to the first match of week 4, which is the Power Herb Tea versus All Asian Alomomolas. So, this game is gonna be pretty interesting right off the bat. I really like how the Aerodactyl goes into these Pokemon. Even just rock type moves do super well against Major here. So it's kind of gonna be hard to play around this Aerodactyl. He does have the Rhyperior. He has a Blastoise which can take a hit. Even Clefairy can take a hit. But really everything else kind of either gets 2-hit KO'd or dies like a Stone Edge. So it's gonna be a little interesting. All Asian Alomomolas, on their side, I really do think that Hail could come this game. I don't think we've seen necessarily like Hail plus Sandslash yet, but it is possible. Freeze Dry hitting the Gastrodon is really nice, plus just Blizzard spam in general is really good on Vanillix. But yeah, there's a lot of pivot on Major side with Incineroar, also being able to come into a decent amount of Pokemon here, especially like the Muck, and if it's like a Spadef or an Assault Vest, even it can come in on Porygon. So yeah, how do you feel about these teams?
Yeah, I think that pivot's going to be pretty important. Like flipped in, for an example. Yeah, there's a Gastrodon sitting right there, right? But I mean, the Gastrodon's not going to always come in on a Blastoise, Blastoise is probably going to carry like a Toxic or something like along those lines, It would become a bit of a guessing game, maybe. But I do like the pivot. This is the lack of, I guess. I mean, we got what? Does Uxie U-turn? It does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it does. And obviously Volt Switch on the Electros. I really think that's about it. Oh, I think U-turn on Aerodactyl as well, right? No?
No.
Does it? No. I always think that Pokemon gets U-turn, but it doesn't.
I think in Archeops.
But yeah, I think the pivot's definitely going to be quite, especially with Part and Shot. This is quite a few of these Pokemon that can hit quite hard. Is going to be great, and I actually kind of agree. I really hope we see Sandslash this game. I mean, it seems like almost a perfect bring to bring it, minus maybe the Pharaoh Seed, which can be pretty damn frustrating for a Pokemon like Sandslash. Also interesting to note that both these players are currently 2-1, so the only difference being differential currently in Major's favor. So I don't know. I feel like my gut's telling me that this is going to be a win for. I'm going to go with the all Asian Alalamulas. I'm going to give him a free OXO.
Ooh. Okay. Let me write that down because I totally had that ready. Okay. I'm going to give. You know what? I'm gonna. Ooh, kind of interesting. I'll give Power Herb Tea I'll give them a 2-0 here.
I also want to quickly touch as well. I think Swallow has potential to do quite a lot of damage here as well, if it doesn't get caught out by a sudden Aerodactyl or some trickery with Choice Scarf. But it has potential to do a lot of damage here too, I think.
Yeah. Something would have to be AV to really take 2 hits. Like Muck would have to be AV and like a lot of SPDEF investment to take 2, and that means that you don't really have a good switch in. So it's kind of tough.
Which again kind of comes back to the whole Pharisee thing being the only thing maybe that might be able to reliably take it. But who knows?
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one, shall we?
Right.
We have the Hot Pool Hydreigons versus the Washington State Whoopers. I'm good with names.
Yeah. Good job.
Nailed it. All right, let's have a look. See, should we? Okay. Where would you like to start with this one?
Oh boy. Okay. So now I believe this happened last week, and I did want to touch upon it, which Davey did bring it last week as well. Guts Heracross, both last week and this week, do phenomenally well, obviously, because Davey was versing Kyrek, and Kyrek's speed tiers are not good. And he knows that. So Guts Heracross is a super good bring. Here, it's also a pretty good bring because there's only a few things that outspeed, and the rest, as we touched upon before, are like base 43 speed. So very good bring. I could see Heracross going in really well this game. Not very good switch-ins to it either. Like Slowbro, if Heracross is running Megahorn, okay, gone. What else? Like maybe Vikavolt can take a hit, but then Facade, could be a thing. So Heracross in this matchup is going to be a huge threat on Davy's side.
I think there could be a potential for a few different things to try and counter Heracross. I mean, Flygon, I'm pretty sure gets dual wing beat, for example, and will always outspeed. If you've got the Flame Orb, for an example. If not outside of dual wing beat, I'm sure it gets another flying type move that could probably OHKO it. And I mean, Vikavolt resists both stabs, right? So I'm pretty sure it could theoretically live one. It's just a matter of can it live 2? And speaking about Heracross, probably not. Plus I'm pretty sure Heracross will outspeed that unless it's scarfed.
Heracross is surprisingly tanky.
Yeah, not 2 plus like times 4 air slash although.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I'm looking at the other Pokemon as well. I do kind of like Flygon here, honestly. But I think I might be just biased because I really like Flygon. Sneasel, it kind of like knockoff. It just always comes in handy. I mean, let's be real. Slowking? I don't really like Slowking, if I'm honest. There's a lot of things that just smack it.
Yeah. There's not a lot of... I mean, it can wall, like, Floatzel and, like... But that's not really a huge threat. So... yeah, I don't... Honestly, Slowking might not even come this game, which is pretty big.
I think Delamise has to come. Because of the Seismitoad.
Right.
But... I don't know. I'm looking at these teams. I'm feeling it's a little bit in Hot Pool Hydreigon's favor, but I'm not saying that Washington State can't pull something out either. I mean, both have been playing pretty good so far. I have come to know some of these players through battles now, and it's going to be. I think this one's going to be a little bit closer than I first thought. So you can go ahead and call out your prediction for this one, since I went first last time, if you like.
Sure. Okay, so honestly, yeah, I can definitely agree. Like, Whoopers definitely have a chance to beat down this Heracross, and you did mention dual wing beat Flagon. I didn't even think of that, to be honest, but it is a possibility. But then you have to think, obviously Pokemon can switch into it very easily. So like, if Heracross comes in on one of these slower Pokemon, you have to basically pick a sack, because if it goes for like Facade and Vikavolt comes in, it's not taking two, especially with Guts boosted. So
God, no.
And it does have Swords Dance, so like if it just randomly Swords Dances as well, like nothing's living. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna give it to the Hartlepool Dragons, and I'm gonna give them a 4-0.
You know, I'm actually going to go with Hartlepool Hydreigons too, and I'm going to give them a 2-0.
2-0, interesting. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next game, where you can start this one, because I don't want to talk about myself. It's going to be Exo Stomp Excadrills, which is one of my favorite teams, versus the Oval Office.
Yes, 2 bottom teams currently.
Oh.
But yeah, let's have a little quick look at this one. Brelum, outside of the Gardevoir, look pretty good, honestly. Oh, you got a Mulga now. That also kind of looks kind of nice here too.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie still kind of looks frustrating for you a little bit, outside of like obviously the Breloom. And I know you've got a Marowak sitting there right now, but I don't feel like that Marowak's done a whole great deal so far, honestly.
Hey, that's not true, okay? I think it's done valuable work.
Like, he hit like 2 things once and then got earthquaked, I think. I don't know.
Pretty much.
But all in all, looking at the team, I feel like you've got the slight edge. I don't see Inteleon doing a whole great deal here. I think Reggie Draco could become a bit of a problem, maybe, if it sets up on you. Outside of Hatterene, we don't really have a great deal that could probably stop its momentum outside. Maybe again, you do also have Donphan with Steady there, so maybe. But I don't know. Like, looking at the Oval Office, like outside of Druddy Draco and potential nasty plot Zorak, it doesn't all have that much power.
Right.
Like, it's got a lot of like stuff, like spikes, defog, rapid spin, and stuff, and you know that's cool and all. But where's the hard hitters? You know, you got Zoroark, which I think is the hardest hitter here, maybe outside of Hitmonchan, but I think you're going to overpower him. That's what I think. So, how are you feeling about the match, Exo? You confident?
I'm more confident than I was the last few weeks. If you guys haven't seen, since I can do this, since it's my video, I will leave a link. I probably won't leave a link down below, but I'll probably leave a timestamp. Not timestamp. What are they called? You know what they're called, right? One of the little buttons that you can click in the top right corner. I'll just leave it there. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Of my match last week, but this week, yeah, I think this match is a little bit in my favor. Main reason being the heavy hitters, like you've mentioned, Zoroark. You didn't mention Poltegeist, which is kind of interesting, because Shell Smashing is like...
I refuse to acknowledge that being a Pokemon.
Well, now that you say that, Poltegeist doesn't do anything here. Like, I have Audino, which stops its stab, and has knockoff, which obviously it always breaks like a sub, so even if that happens, and I also have Skuntank, which stops its Giga Drains. It resists like everything that it has, and it's immune to stored power. Like, I have mons that make sure that Poltegeist shouldn't come. If it does come, obviously I might bring one or both, or I mean, you could always chance it. Maybe I bring none, but I think that Poltegeist being one of the heavy hitters and it not being able to even come is hard. And then also Zoroark kind of gets walled by the same exact Pokemon, which I think is bad to have both of them on the same team. Now I'm looking at it because they, like I said, both get walled by the same kind of Pokemon. They don't have enough coverage to kind of cover each other's weaknesses. Well, not weaknesses, but yeah. So if I'm being honest, I think I'm a little bit on my side in terms of what I would actually like be thinking, like not just confidence wise, but like team wise, just not even looking at names. I would think that my team would do a little bit better here. You did mention the Registeel. Registeel is going to be a little bit of a problem, but like I have Donphan, I got Breloom, I have a Lolowak, and then I have Taunt on a bunch of mons, I have Encore on a bunch of mons, so even if it wants to set up, it's going to be super hard to do that. So yeah, I think I have enough for it. I think the biggest problem for my team is going to be that Gardevoir, though. I'm not exactly sure how to counter that yet. I didn't fully prep yet. I looked over the teams a little bit, but yeah, I think I'm a little more confident than I was my last few matches.
Okay. Well, I believe in you, so I'm going to give you Exostomp, a 5-0 in your favor, and I'm also going to block this decision.
Oh my god, you got to do this to me.
I'm locking you in, buddy. Don't let me down.
And a 5, what are you doing to me? Now I have to lose because I can't let you get any more points.
This guy.
I have to vote for myself as well.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I didn't in the first weekend. Look, I got some points out of that.
See, I would rather have more confidence in myself than points. Okay, I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Again, I'll give you that one.
I'll give myself a 4-0 as well. From, I just gave Davey 4-0, but whatever. I'll give myself a 4-0 as well. I'm not gonna lock on this one.
It. You're not.
No, I'm not locking
on yourself.
No.
I thought you wanted to be confident.
Oh, I'm confident. I'm just not stupid. Okay, I'm not locking on myself. I know myself. I'm gonna throw. Fine.
All right, let's get to the next match then, which is going to be Kyrax Crooks versus the Alucard Licky Pies.
You just said Alucard?
Oakland, sorry. What did I say? Alucard? Wait.
Dracula?
No.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I don't know about that.
Sewage Castlevania, that's what that is. All right. All right, let's have a look. Feraligatr is looking kind of good here, not gonna lie. Looking real good.
Yes.
So is Chandler a little bit, and that Rotom. Yeah. I mean, Salazzle could put in some work, I think, but there is one big fat licky sitting there.
That thick licky.
Yo, why is Kyrax team so good? Like, I didn't notice it at first, but now that I'm looking at it again. This team's too good.
It's so slow, but it doesn't matter. It's so fat.
It's slow, but like it's got kind of awkward speed tiers. Like you got that Dragon Dance on Feraligatr, makes it a little awkward. You could that Rotom, which I think has like 97 speed or some shit, like something dumb, and that can run Scarf, which is just really awkward speed numbers. Like Chandelure, it's not the fastest, but again. Give that thing a Scarf, it just becomes that little bit more awkward. So like they're not fast, but it's awkward. That's how I'm looking at this. And that, what's its name? The bug psychic. It's not bug. That's the preview. Either way, you know what I mean. That thing, it looks stupid. I hit it on paper, but every time I see it in a draft league, it always seems to somehow do well. So yeah, I don't. But yeah, Klefki kind of could be good here too, maybe, but that's maybe.
I don't know. I can kind of look. Okay, I do want to mention this. They're both on a 3-win streak, like I did mention before. We have, so obviously one of them is gonna lose, so then we'd only have, depending on, because we have 3 people that are on a win streak. Depending on who wins this, one person will lose, so then one person will be the only winless person, or if Puxi wins their match, then they're also gonna be on a 4-win streak. So it really just depends. This is gonna be a really good match because of they both know low tier, as we've seen, obviously. So it's not like a clear cut thing, at least in my opinion. I know it looks like Kyrak definitely could run away with this, but I kind of like the Licky Pies in the sense that, like, Mantine. Wait, hold on. First off, does Feraligatr get Thunder Punch? Because
No.
if not, it just gets walled by Mantine.
Let's get Ice Punch.
Oh, it gets like Rock Slide too, I guess. Okay, well, I don't know. I still think like Feraligatr could be walled by a few of these Pokemon on this on the side, and then also stuff like Intimidate Scrafty could come in on a Feraligatr pretty easily, can take a hit, and can dish out a few as well. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I want to give the win to Lucas here, just because I don't know. I kind of like his matchup a little bit more, but I don't know. I guess I'll just give him a. Yeah, I'll give Lucas the. You know what? I'm confident. I'll give him a 5-0 for some reason.
Wow, 5-0 versus Kyrak.
Yeah, I don't know why I just said 5-0, but I'm sticking to it.
All right, I'm going for the Kyrax Crooks, and I'm going to say it's going to be both. It's going to be a thunderous matchup. It's probably going to be one of the key matchups for this week, but I think it's going to come down to. I'm leaning towards 2 or 3. 2-3. We'll say 3-0. 3-0 for Kyrax Crooks.
All right. Move on to the next one here. We have Wisconsin Wurmples versus the Sexy Sizzlepedes. Ooh. So
Battle of the Bugs, bro.
yes, true. All right, so as we see, they actually switched up their teams from the last time that we made a video. We got Rhydon and Roselia on the Wurmple side, and then Marshy has the Bronzong and the Porygon for her trade. So she actually dropped one of her bugs. Sadly, she doesn't have 3 bugs anymore. She doesn't have the Excadrill. But
Wow.
But listen, all right. I kind of think that was a good idea.
No, bad.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe maybe not for this match. Like only I kind of like the Scavalier in this match, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. They're both doing pretty well. I actually don't know how I feel about this match.
I think Marshy has been very. One game she looks almost unbeatable, but the next game she looks to be like it's her first time playing. But again, I think Zydogo is always going to be good in almost most matchups, and I think this is another one of those cases where it could be a real pain in the ass for Marshy's team. I mean, Marshy does have obviously ways of dealing with it. It's not impossible, but 1,000 arrows spam it's just so annoying. Maybe we can get another Golix sweep. Maybe ? That'd be pretty cool. And god damn, I hate. Was it Florges? Is that no? That's not Florges. What's it called? Exo.
Oh, you got
Fairy
this.
type.
I believe.
No, please.
No, you got this.
All right, we're gonna call it Hawaii.
Ah, yes, the Galarian Rapidash. I got you.
No. It's Florges now. I know it's not Florges. I know Florges is the stupid flower from Gen 6,
Comfy,
but Comfy. That's a
whatever.
stupid name. I'm gonna call it Hawaii.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna call it Lilo and Stitch. There we go. So Lilo and Stitch, they're looking pretty decent, right? Could set up a couple of draining kisses out on like the dragon, the dark, the fighting, the everything else. I do like the ice core. Looks very strong, very familiar. Right at home, one would say. On Marshy's side, Tynantrum is nothing to mess around with, though. You let that thing set up, that's pretty much GG.
Yeah.
I do like Rapidash, actually, looking at this too. Rapidash could actually be pretty damn good here. I mean, it gets Stomping Tantrum, gets Play Rough, gets a Psychic move, gets a lot of moves, actually. It's a very good move pool. But, yeah, I'm not sure who this is going to go to, actually. Who do you think it's going to go to? What's your verdict on this match? What are you feeling?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because Bronzong can pretty well just wall the Comfy for days. Zygarde gets walled by like Virizion. But on the other hand, you know, they might not even come because of, I mean, I think all of the Wurmple's side could come. Like, that team is a team that all Pokemon can come. You don't see like a random 1-pointer, 2-pointer that just is kind of never going to come to a game. I think all these Pokemon have the opportunity to come, which kind of makes it hard to prep for. I'm not sure if Marshy's gonna prep for particularly everything. I think she's just gonna prep because she does like those like prep right before a match, and that's usually how she loses to like a random Pokemon that she didn't prep for. So I think that's what's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna give it to the Wurmples. I'm gonna give them. I'll give them a 2-0. Nope. Wait. 2-0? No. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just say 2-0.
You know, last time I went for Marshy, let me down. But I'm gonna give her a second chance. I'm gonna let her try this again. I'm gonna go with the sexy Slizzler Bleeds, and I'm gonna give a Frio. I believe in you, Marshy.
All right, sounds good. So
the next game is the Sanjana Spiritombs. This is the Lantern Lunatics, the other undefeated guy in the Excadrill division. This is the what are you, Sandrin? Number 7th currently, Mr. Kiwi.
Yeah, so this is a surprise to me. Like, when I checked the standings, I didn't expect the Lanterns to actually be, the Lunatics, to actually be unbeatable, like right now. Like they're on a win streak, they're on a 3-win streak. Because their team doesn't look too strong on paper. But we've seen some really cool plays. I believe we've seen Specs Ghastly go in, and that was fun to watch.
And I'd see it again too if I could. Damn, that was fun to watch.
Ooh, speaking about that, hold on, we got Ghastly versus Haunter this game. Oh my god, son.
Yo. The match we never know we wanted, but we all need.
Yes. So looking at this matchup, I really like Cloyster. I think Cloyster goes in this game. The only thing that Spiritombs really have to worry about is weakening depends. I guess if Mawile comes out, it could be annoying as well, which I think it kind of has to come against Cloyster. But it could always be like that mixed set with like Hydro Pump, because I've seen that pop up and it's very strong, especially when you prep for a Shell Smash Mon. You're like, okay, this can take on. Nope, just get Hydro Pumped. But you just really have to weaken like that Porygon, and then stuff like Icicle Spear plus Rock Blast kind of just runs through this squad here.
I don't know. I think this could be one of those weeks where Trick Room could possibly be coming out from Lunatics. Honestly,
yeah, but what is
that
Trick Room gonna do? Like, you don't have a Trick Room mod.
reverse the +2 cloister. You know.
I guess. I mean, it's possible.
I mean, I'm not saying this going definitely come. I'm saying this if this could be the week where we see. I mean, they got the Unburdened Skeptile over there. They've got the Scyther, which is pretty damn quick, and they've also got the shit. What's her name? Hold on. One day I will remember all these Pokemon again. God damn it.
Come on, you got this.
I got this. Hold on.
Wait, which one are you even talking about? I don't even know.
The psychic normal type.
Ah, yes, that one. Britney Spears.
Dick, you know that?
Britney Spears.
Alright, okay, I guess it's Britney Spears from now on then. Meloetta, there we go. You know, usually I can look at a Pokemon and go, yeah, that's that Pokemon, but as soon as we start recording, my mind just goes blank. I don't know why.
Yo, what about the Baby Diancie? How do you feel about that one?
Oh, I love Baby Diancie. Oh, you can so cute. Oh, Baka Gugu. But yeah, looking at the speed tiers versus the Lunatics speed tiers, the Spiritom's just have a naturally faster team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, outside of maybe Talonflame, right? And maybe a Swift Swim Kingdra, I don't think you really need to utilize a specific Trick Room Pokemon here to like get the benefits from it, because his team is just naturally slower.
Right.
So I feel like now would be a decent enough time to pull the trigger, though pulling off any Trick Room in any singles format is always tricky. But I mean, it is an answer to Cloyster if they can get it off. It even scares the Cloyster from Shell Smashing, because as soon as it Shell Smashes under the Trick Room, it's vulnerable. Maybe it could pick up a kill, maybe, but I don't know.
Perhaps.
Talonflame looks kind of cool here too. I do kind of like Talonflame. I know it gets knocked down by quite a lot of things, but the Gale Force and its speed, natural speed, could play a big role in this too. I mean, some Will-O-Wisps here and there against the Skeptile or the Scyther if it comes, you know? Freaking Will-O-Wisp on the potential Cloyster. Maybe packs some sort of like move that one-shots it. I don't know. But, I don't know. It is going to be a real interest. Cloyster is just scary, dude. I hate Cloyster.
Oh,
I
yeah.
prepped so hard for Cloyster in my last game. Damn, dude. That shit is annoying to deal with. Or even prep for.
Dude, you know what's funny? I'm in a low-tier league that had Cloyster at 13 points, and I got it round 4. I don't know how, but holy crap.
Well, everyone knows Cloyster's just a bad Pokemon. It's a Shell Smashers. It only gets like 425 speed after a +2, and it's jolly. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, you got that calc in your head, huh? Don't you?
I do. That calc plagued me. Right? Oh my god. But anyway, this is another that one. Damn. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to give it to the Lunatics. I think Puge is going to retain his undefeated streak and take it a little bit further. I don't know. I think he might have some tricks that might get him the win here.
Okay.
I'm supposed to give a score, aren't I? Yeah, 4-0.
4-0. Interesting. Okay. Well, I know I'm going on a limb here. I'm gonna give it to the Saginaw Spiritombs. I will give them, you know, what I give them? I'll go 3-0. However, I'm gonna lock this one. I know this is crazy, okay? But like, I do feel like this is where the win streak goes, because I don't see anything that offensively pressures a lot of Spiritombs mons. Like I just don't like. Obviously, Sigilif can be super annoying, especially like Tinted Lens, just spamming psychics and stuff like that. Yeah, that could be definitely annoying. Stuff like Air Slash could be annoying as well. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's answers like AV Meloetta can eat that up and just hit. So I don't know. It's possible. I just think, well, personally, whenever I see Meloetta now, I just cry because I don't. It has like 18 sets, and I just can't prep for all of them. So that's probably why. But anyways, let's move on here. We got look at this guy. The New Jersey Alters versus the Savali Swedes. Okay. Two really strong looking teams. Where are they at in standings? Let's see.
Arvid is 14th currently.
Ooh.
And the New Jersey Alters is currently sitting at 8th place.
All right, so it's
Arvid still looking for that win, whereas Hopeless is sitting on 2-1 at the moment.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Can Arvid get a win here? Looking at the matchup, it's definitely possible. I do like a few of these Pokemon in this match. Particularly the Drapion. I think Drapion just clicking knockoff and Poison Jab look really nice. Obviously, stuff like the Swampert could come in on that, but Swampert doesn't really do anything to a defensive Vaporeon. I mean, I don't think so, unless I'm missing something. And then Scald usually breaks sub, so even if it's like a sub bulk up set, just calc it, make sure it obviously breaks. But I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know. I think Arvid has the opportunity to win against Hopeless. It really just depends on what Hopeless brings, because Hopeless, this is another team where every Pokemon could come. Like, in certain situations, every one of these Pokemon could come, so it's super hard to prep for this one team. But how do you feel about this matchup?
It's definitely a tough one to call, honestly. Like you said, both teams are really strong. I think Blaziken is pretty decent in this matchup, honestly, looking at the Pokemon. But then, I feel like I could say the same about almost all of these Pokemon that literally sat in front of me right now. Maybe bar, like, I don't know, like freaking Ivysaur maybe. But I don't know. I feel like webs could be important here, depending on what Hopeless brings, right? I do like Drapion. I do feel like Copperajah could have a word or two to say about knockoff and Poison Jab, but I mean, it does get Earthquake, but Copperajah is a bit of a beast. I mean, Crobat can bring like 5 different sets,
Right. Honestly,
I really don't know about this one. This is actually, I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh man, honestly, I almost want to give it to Arvid just because I want to see him win. But on the same side, I also kind of feel like Hopeless is gonna bring some really cool set, and then I'll want him to win. Like, I don't know. It's kind of, do I want to give Arvid the win in Pickems just so I can cheer him on? Or, I don't know. Because, the thing is, I don't know if he's building himself or if he's getting help building. But recently I feel like he's been building pretty well. I just don't know if he's going to particularly build for some crazy sets like sub bulk up Swampert. That could be annoying if it's like a Spadef variant of Swampert that, Scald maybe from Vaporeon doesn't break. That would be super annoying. Something like either DD Charizard, or even honestly Specs Charizard with Overheat kind of goes ham. Besides Diancie, I don't think anything switches in. I mean, okay, obviously Vaporeon, but
Vaporeon just gets blown back by the Overheat. Damn.
I mean,
strong.
Honestly, it would take, if it's only defensive, not Spadef, it's gonna take a lot still.
It's gonna take 40%.
That's a lot. Then it has to wish up and waste a turn or two.
Oh no. But then like Charizard's got like -2 special attacks. It's like a free wish at that point.
Oh yeah, but then you get it. Then you get in your Swampert, and then you just set up. That's like a perfect time. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Listen, I'm just saying. I think it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna give it to Hopeless. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 4. I'll say 4-0 again.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Hopeless too. Just like I too want a Arvid to win at some point, but I don't think this is it. I think Hopeless has just been playing too good, and his team is just too good to. What I think my action here is one mistake from Arvid or one like stroke of luck in Hopeless's favor is gonna just throw that match in Hopeless's favor. So with that being said, I am going to give Hopeless a 4-0.
Okay, also something to note, I'm pretty sure Hopeless despises not Berserker, Alolan Persian. I still don't know why. Maybe I just misread it while he typed, but I believe he said when I picked it in another draft, I just don't like Alolan Persian. God.
See, it's not easy, is it?
Okay. Listen, it's the same thing. They evolve from the same Pokemon. Anyways, yeah. So if Persian doesn't come, if Persian doesn't come, something like a Drifblim could go in here. Okay, look, I'm just saying it could. If it's like some weird like Calm Mind weakness policy set, hell yeah.
If what Pokemon doesn't come?
Next one. Okay, so we're moving on here. We got
Oh, look what this team has.
Oh,
there it is. Look, you found it. Look, it's a Alolan Persian.
Shut up. Okay.
Look, it's the brother of the Pazika we just saw in the last one.
That's it. We need another co-host, guys. We're looking for another one. If you guys are interested.
Hey man, you've had people offering you last week because we didn't get last week done. I mean, you want to grab one of those guys? Feel free.
Well,
gosh.
Ooh, a Raichu mascot. Okay, so this is one of our new coaches, Juge. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, just beat me over the head or something. So, Jooj.
Juge. Right, gotcha.
So another Raichu mascot. I would feel like you just kind of have to give them the win, but I won't be. I'll be the devil's advocate here. So, we got let's see, Cross. Honestly, Cross hasn't been doing too well. Okay, I just want to say he is 0-3, -5, but he hasn't been doing so bad to the point where he's losing a ton of differential. He's -5 with 3 losses. Like that's like a 1-0 and like 2 2-0s or whatever. So he hasn't been doing too bad. However, he hasn't been able to close out his games effectively. I think what he has to do when he gets down to like the end of the match is he has to look at what do I need left and what is my win con. If you sack like your win con, I believe I saw this your last match. I think you sacked your win con. I think, or maybe it was one of your last matches, and you kind of you just lost because you didn't have your win con anymore. So that's probably, if you can figure that out, you could definitely get some wins here, and I definitely think you can get a win here, because looking at this match, I really like how Mesprit looks. I think Mesprit can set up pretty well. Obviously Honchkrow is here, but like other than that, well, Palossand's here too, I guess. But you know what covers both of those Pokemon? Ice Beam. You know what Mesprit has? Ice Beam. You know what Mesprit's name is, Dinny? Mesprit. Okay?
What's that? Hey, what's that steel type right there, real quick?
Alright, yeah, so how do you feel about this match?
Mm. Well, first things first, I like the Raichu. It's pretty good. I too am a Raichu fan.
Mm.
But let's look at the actual Pokemon. You have a Pikachu, which is the lesser form, the
Lesser.
de-evolution, the not so good Raichu. Uh, I really like Cross's team. I really do. I mean, Mesprit is a great Pokemon. I think it does actually do quite a lot here. I mean, I could potentially see a calm mindset coming. Honestly, Sharpedo does look kind of nice too if you can like get a few speed boosts. I do like Arachnid though as well. Arachnid feels like it could do quite a bit here. Honestly, like outside of maybe like the Hurricane Moltres and the stupid Roserade, right? Like what else really does I mean, I guess Totodemaru, maybe. I don't know.
Let's see.
He seems kind of nice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think honestly, Mesprit. Like, I'm trying to think of what could take a Psychic plus Ice Beam, and there's a few things, but if it's a Calm Mindset, it would kind of be hard, especially like if Cross does get rocks up, maybe even brings Pineco, set up those spikes, or Roserade. Obviously Roserade could come and set up spikes as well. I honestly still don't know why Pineco is here, but that's besides the point.
So Rapid Spinner.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, still don't know why. No, but honestly, like, I really don't see many Pokemon that could beat down a Calm Mind Mesprit. Maybe AV Berserker obviously can take a Psychic, so maybe that comes. I mean, a Alolan Persian. So
I mean, there is a Honchkrow sitting there that could probably take out Mesprit, but
if it's Colbert, obviously not. And then if it's Ice Beam, like if Mesprit's Ice Beam, it just dies.
Maybe if it's max HP, I'm pretty sure it could live at least 1+1 Ice Beam. Maybe. Honchkrow is a pretty tanky mono when it wants to be. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
It's got Sucker Punch too, so. So all it really would need to do is live one. Check a Yachi Berry on it, even maybe. You never know. But Exo, I think I am gonna play on the bias here, and I am gonna go with my Raichu brethren, and I'm gonna go with a 1-0.
There it is. Okay, 1-0, perfect. You know what? I'm gonna go on Cross's side, obviously, because I think I really do want him to win this one, because he's been so close. So I really hope he does win this one. I'm gonna give him also a 1-0.
It's gonna be a fun one to watch.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be really interesting because I believe, well, we got a new coach, and then we have one that has been very close to winning. So none of them technically have a win yet. So pretty good. But that is all the games for the Majors Division. Obviously, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like or dislike. I don't care. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. But if you didn't, leave a comment. Say like, hey, this video was not my favorite. You pronounced my name wrong. My name is actually Alolan Berserker. So
my new favorite Pokemon.
Alolan Berserker. Yes.
So many things wrong with that one name.
That one name. Oh god, I would like to see that. Someone make some fan art of Alolan Berserker. It's a dark steel type. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, new Bisharp.
All right, I think we're done.
All right. So anyways, guys, we will see you in the Drober division. So yeah, good luck in week 4's games, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See you later.